our YouTube family. So glad to have you here with us. I truly appreciate your presence. Welcome in. My name is AD Robertson. Yes, I am your success coach and clinically certified hypnotherapist. And every day when we come on and we do this live, we have two simple goals. The first goal is to create a sense of connectedness and community where we support each other, where we love on each other. This is definitely a safe space. The second goal that we have is that we always try to have a discussion that is designed to be empowering and impactful at a meaningful level. So, welcome in. So glad to have you here because today is not unlike any other day where we do just that. So, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, Tiffany. Welcome in, Tiffany. Tiffany is a newbie. Y'all love on Tiffany. Y'all love on Tiffany for me, please. Thank y'all so very much. So let's go ahead. We're gonna get this day started off. If y'all are ready to kick today's master class off, put ready in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. If you are ready to go, put ready in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Good, good, good. Oh, look at look at fine wine over here. I see you, fine wine. Fine wine, what you doing over here on YouTube side? Hey, Sunshine. Good to see you. Good to see you, Sunshine. Where are you at? Where you located, Sunshine? Thank you, Chanel. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Songbird. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I truly appreciate you. And listen, I want to shout out to our moderators. Let's go ahead and share, give a little love to them. Long Beach, okay, good, 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 good. So we got another California connection in here. So listen, let's go ahead and give a shout out to our moderators because without them, we could not do what we do. We love our four horsemen. Over here on TikTok, we have Fine Wine and Mimi. If you just kind of wave over here, good deal, good deal. Thank you so much. And then then over here on YouTube, we have Janae and Willis. That's right, we have Janae and Willis. So glad to have y'all. Thank y'all so much. We truly appreciate everything that you all do. So let's go ahead and kick today off. We had begun to talk this month, excuse me, this month, and we've been focusing on creating wealth and abundance because I thought it was absolutely appropriate that we have this type of discussion during during this spring equinox period as we cross over from winter into spring. And so as we move from winter into spring, it brings a whole new energy. Thank you so much. Thank you so Miss Orlandra. Good to see you on here. Welcome in. And so because we're in spring and we're now moving into a new era, I thought it'd be wonderful for us to continue our conversation on attracting and creating wealth and abundance and prosperity in your life. And remember, abundance is more than just money. Abundance is having a love-filled home. It is having great relationships. It is having wonderful health. It is attracting a lifestyle that is filled with passion, purpose, meaning, and a whole lot of excitement and love for yourself and all of the wonderful stuff that comes along with that. And so today we are in day 2 of a talk that we began on yesterday that is really powerful because it is about excuse me, it is entitled main character wealth. Because you hear me talking about, hey, Monique, good to see you on in here. You hear me talk about main character energy. Main character energy is really, 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 really powerful because many of us, we find ourselves putting everybody else before us. Anybody know what I'm talking about? If you know what I'm talking about, put me in the chat. If you find yourself putting the children first, putting your significant other first, putting family members first, putting your bills first, putting finances first, putting everything is before you. And so one of the things that I wanted to spend time with as it pertains to wealth is what does main character wealth look like? Because main character energy is important because until you realize that it's okay, watch this, come here, y'all, that it's okay to choose you. Yesterday, I asked everyone to write in the chat, and I'm going to do it again today. I want you to write, I choose me. Because too many of us put everything and everybody before us. And because we do that, we are teaching not only the world and everybody, but we're teaching the universe that we are not a priority. And when we show up in a particular way and we say that we're not a priority because we're choosing everybody and putting everybody above and beyond and before us, because we do that, it's very, very difficult to attract what it is that you truly want. Because the universe is going to give you how you see yourself. And so many of us see ourselves as our titles. So many of us see ourselves as mom, as dad, as co-worker, as brother, as husband, as wife, and all of these titles. And it's like wearing these, it's like wearing these hats and masks, and we're always performing. We're performing for everybody so that they will be happy, that they can live their best life, that we sacrifice and give to our children over and over and over again, all while sacrificing the power of you being the best version of you, sacrificing the dreams and hopes and aspirations of your own life, putting everything that you have seen for yourself on hold so that everybody else can be all right. And that, to great degree, thank you for sharing out the live. That, to great degree, is what has you lock in step with the same cyclical relationships, the same situations, the same financial worries, problems, and everything else, because you're not putting yourself first. You're putting yourself second, third, fourth, and sometimes fifth. There comes a moment in life where you realize that you have been playing a supporting role. You have been playing a supporting role in your own story. Think about that for a moment. Your own story, your own life. You're playing second fiddle, playing that supporting role, and especially when it comes to your own financial story. Good to see you on, Millennial Mom. If we have any newbies in the building, let us know that you're a newbie. If we haven't already acknowledged you, let us know that you're a newbie by simply putting newbie in the chat. And that's both over here on TikTok and on YouTube. If you are a newbie, if this is your first time hanging out with us in here, this might be your tribe, so welcome home. Welcome home. Millennial, yeah, listen, y'all love on Millennial. Millennial Mom is a newbie. Love on them for me, please. Sheila, welcome in. Y'all love on Sheila. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome in, beautiful people. So glad to have y'all in here. Today, you're in the right place. Today is a masterclass. We do these masterclasses Monday through Thursday. Every single day, Monday through Thursday, from 12 to 2. And it's designed to be impactful and empowering for your life. So I'm glad that you guys are on, and we're going to continue on. All right. So again, there comes a moment in life where you realize that you have been playing a supporting role in your own financial story, following scripts that were written by culture, by family members, by the tribe, by folks that you had nothing to do to a great degree with your own life. You were making everybody else proud of you. You were making everybody else comfortable by fitting into the box that was prepared for you beforehand. The spring equinox, it represents this cosmic reset, this opportunity for us to recognize that there's a balance that we have to have. There's a balance between light and dark. There's a balance between the sun and darkness. There's a balance that you have to have. And there's a transition from the old to the new. As we shed the season of winter and move into spring, it reminds us that this is the same thing that we do in our own lives. As we move from a broke era where there's nothing growing, nothing happening, And we were struggling trying to make ends meet each other. But there's so much abundance in you because let me tell you something. The abundance that you're looking for, and you're in the right place today. The abundance that you're looking for, the abundance that you're looking for is looking for you. The abundance that you're looking for is looking for you. Why? Because it's your nature. Your very nature is abundant. The source that you came from is abundant. Everything that you've ever wanted, everything that you've ever wanted is within you. The goal is that you just have to tap into it. It's just that simple. Wealth is not just about numbers in a bank account. It is about identity. It's about perception, energetic alignment, and the subconscious agreements you have made about what you believe you deserve, how you show up for yourself. Who are you? Because remember this, the universe does not give us what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. I'm going to say that again, especially for my newbies. The universe does not give us what we ask for because many of us have been begging and pleading and praying and lamenting and all that kind of stuff and just really, really want to see some change in our lives. But the problem is the universe doesn't really operate off of that. The universe operates off of how you see yourself, how you show up. What do you embody and how you do so? And this is where the main character energy comes in. This is where it is absolutely a moment. When you step into main character wealth, you stop asking for permission. You begin designing your life as if it were always meant to expand in your favor. That's what it was designed to do, to expand in your favor. See, many of us feel like we're the victims in our own story. Anybody ever felt like you were a victim? You ever felt like the world was against you? You felt like that no matter what you did, it wasn't enough. Anybody know what I'm talking about? No matter what you did, no matter how many sacrifices, it wasn't enough. No matter how much you fell out, no matter how much you begged and pleaded, it just wasn't enough. You run out of money before you run out of month. It just wasn't enough. And so when it comes to this main character thing, you wind up asking for permission. That's the old version of you. You were asking for permission to become the better version of you, to go back to school, to become something that is more in alignment with the vision that you have for yourself. So again, when you step into main character wealth, you stop asking for permission. You don't do that anymore. You begin to walk as if the thing that you want to experience is there. Come on now, y'all. A person who once believed, and I'm just doing a brief recap to bring us up to speed so that we can go ahead and finish up today. All right. A person who once believed, I just need to get by, begins to ask, what would it look like if I truly thrived? You begin, that internal dialogue begins to shift. It begins to change. Someone who avoided looking at their own finances, looking at their own bank account. We know we've been there. How many of us have not? We felt anxiety building up in our bodies, in our minds, in our spirits, the moment we get ready to go check our bank accounts. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Because I've had seasons in my life where I didn't want to check my bank account because I didn't want to know how far down it was, if I had any money in there at all. Welcome in, Freedom. Good to see you. So when you know that, when you've experienced that, there's a season as we move from winter to spring, I want you to begin to realize that you have the ability to leave that stuff behind, leave that version of you behind. Identity first. Let me put this down here. Let me make sure that we understand this is for my newbies. We live in an energetic universe, and because we live in an energetic universe, this universe has a language. I need you to write this down and need you to understand this, because this right here is foundational for any of the master classes that we have. Anything that we talk about, This statement that I'm about to make right now is fundamental. It is foundational. All right, y'all got it? Get ready to write. We live in an energetic universe. And because we live in an energetic universe, this universe has a language. Yes, you are rich, forever Karen. This universe has a language, and that language is frequency. That's right. This language is frequency. And you may say, well, AD, where does this frequency come from? This frequency comes from me. It comes from you. But how? It arises out of this alignment that we have. The thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience. I'm going to say that again. It arises out of the quality of the thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience. They create a resonance within us. And that resonance, that frequency, it is projected outward. So 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, you are creating a vibrational frequency, and it is being projected outward. And that projection is received by the quantum field. The quantum field then receives it, and it is reflected back to us as what you and I experience as reality. So what does that mean? The universal law of correspondence, it supports this very idea because it says, as within, so without. Again, as within, so without, as above, so below, as it is in the east, so shall it be in the west. This is fundamental because it says that where you're that whatever you're experiencing out here as reality, make sure you understand this. What you're experiencing as reality out here is a reflection of what's going on inside. That's it. And so the challenge that many people have is that they try to change their life with their hands. When in actuality, they created their reality. They created their reality. They created their current circumstances, what they're wrestling with. They created it by virtue of the thoughts they had, the words they spoke, the actions they took, and the emotions that they experienced. They created a frequency, and they're walking around broadcasting a signal of fear. They're broadcasting a signal of doubt, worry, trepidation, lack, want, need, scarcity, all of those things. All of those things, each and every one of those things is a part of the variable in the equation of the vibrational frequency that you're projecting. And that vibrational frequency is then projected out, received by the quantum field. The quantum field then reflects it back to us as what we experience as reality. So where our focus goes, energy flows. Hey, Alonzo, good to see you. Where your focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. Remember, the universe does not give us what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. Does that make sense? Does everybody understand that? I know I said a lot, but do you understand that? If you understand that, put yes in the chat. If you understand that, put yes in the chat. Excellent. Thank you, Lottie. Good to see you on, superstar. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good, good. Thank you, Willis. Thank you, Pro. Good to see you. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Songbird. Thank you, Veronica. Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Excellent, excellent. And if you don't, thank you, Bree. All right, everybody understands. So back to this identity thing. So the universe doesn't give us what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. But how we see ourselves, it creates something special. Your identity creates standards and boundaries in your own life. What you hold yourself to, what you hold yourself accountable to, the standards that you hold yourself accountable to, and how you hold others accountable in your space. Those people who want to come into your space, there's a certain standard and boundary. There's standards and boundaries that you operate from based upon how you see yourself. If you see yourself as powerful, if you see yourself as wealthy, there's a certain way that you carry yourself. There's a certain way that you speak to yourself and others. There's a certain way that you only allow people into your space. Now, these barriers that I'm talking about when I say standards and boundaries, these boundaries are not walls, they're filters, and they filter out that which would rob you and take from you, and it allows in that which will nurture you. So all of these conversations, it's around identity. And so many times the problem that many of us have is that we don't see ourselves as wealthy. We don't see ourselves as rich. We are operating from a construct that is pre-described to us, given to us, and as a part of the programming of our subconscious mind. It's a part of our subconscious mind. It's part of our subconscious mind. It's part of our subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind represents 95% of what we experience as reality every single day. 95% of what we experience. The other 5% is our conscious mind. The other 95%, it determines what you attract into your space on a regular basis. It doesn't matter. You understand? It doesn't matter what all of the actions that you take all of the time, all of the struggling, the fighting, the chasing of abundance. Abundance doesn't like to be chased. It likes to cultivate, it likes an environment that is cultivated to which it feels safe and feels comfortable. And so what we're doing in this masterclass is to help you to develop an environment where abundance feels safe and wants to stay. All right, let's keep going. So identity first. Wealth is an internal architecture before it becomes an external reality. The subconscious mind does not create what you want. It doesn't. It creates what you're familiar with. So if you're familiar with being broke, you're going to constantly be broke until you change the way you think about abundance in your life. You have to change that, and I'm going to help you do that. And so this is why many people earn more money but still live the same cyclical life, because it's more than money. It is about programming how you see yourself. It's amazing how the financial thermostat, no matter where you have it set in your mind, you're going to consistently, your bank account is going to consistently be around the same place. Yes, it may have moments where it dips down, but it's going to rise back up to that level. You may have moments where it peaks up, but it's going to level back off, because that is your financial thermostat. That is what you're accustomed to. That is how you see yourself, and how you see yourself will manifest itself, because where your focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. The law of assumption, it teaches that what you assume to be true about yourself becomes the operating system through which you shape your reality. That's how that works. And again, I'm just catching up. I'm moving through. I'm just catching up where we left off on yesterday. You are not trying to become wealthy. You're not trying to become wealthy. You are either embodying a wealthy identity or reinforcing the limited one. Write that down. If you missed it yesterday, I want you to make sure that you catch this today. Watch this now. Here we go. You are not trying to become wealthy. You are not trying to become wealthy. You are either embodying the wealthy identity, you're either embodying it, or you are embodying the limited. You're reinforcing the limited one. Anybody in here that's sticking on through this masterclass, let me tell you what you're doing right now in this moment. You are planting the seeds for the life that you want to experience. So what you're doing today, the future you is going to be grateful for. The future you is thankful for the choices that you're making right now in this moment. So let's keep going. The subconscious script, rewriting that internal narrative around money. What does that mean for you? Most financial behaviors are not logical. They're emotional at the end of the day, because understand the psychology of people and how they make decisions. You and I make decisions based on what? Based on emotion. Just like when you go shopping, you see a new pair of shoes and you say, oh, I love those shoes. I like the way they look. You make the decision. You already made the decision to buy them emotionally because you like the shoes. You love the shoes. You've already visualized what it's going to look like, what outfit's going to go with it. You visualized it. So you've made the emotional decision and attachment to the thing already. But then you turn around and you justify the choice logically. That is the process in which you make decisions, especially when it comes to how you spend your money. And so, but why do you make it emotionally? Because it is a subconscious choice. And the subconscious mind, the language of the subconscious mind is emotion. It is not logic. The language of the conscious mind is logic. It is linear. whereas the subconscious mind is more intuitive in all of those things. And that is it. Let's keep going. The subconscious mind stores associations such as money equals stress. Wealth changes people. All of these different associations, and they're just kind of they're just running as a part of the programming in your subconscious mind. We don't want to do that. That's not what we want to do. What we want to do is we want to shift that perspective, because remember, the subconscious mind is where the programming is. It's like a computer. Your subconscious mind, my subconscious mind, is just like a computer program that is running. And each one of these programs is going to have a particular outcome. That outcome that it's running, that outcome that we experience is predicated by the programming. If you want to change the outcome, what do you have to change? Put it in the chat. You have to change the programming. Put programming. You have to change the programming, because if you don't change the programming, you're going to continue to get the same outcome. This is why you still have why you have the same financial thermostat. That's why your bank account looks the same way most of the time. That is why. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Janae. Thank you, Willis. Thank you, Alicia. That is why. That's why. So you have to change. Thank you, Amy. You have to change the programming. You have to reprogram yourself for success. You have to reprogram yourself, because remember, the subconscious mind loves what? The familiar. And that which it sees as familiar is safe, even if it is what we like to call the uncomfortable comfort zone. I'm going to say it again, the uncomfortable comfort zone, because many of you may not be comfortable in your financial situation right now. You may be stressed, you may be worrying, you may be sitting there worrying about every time you turn around, your bank account is going down and down and down and down. You always got to spend something, using that word spend. We don't spend in here, we circulate. Because when we understand that we circulate, it changes the framework in our programming, in our subconscious mind, how we feel about that moment. Because think about this. When you spend money, there's an emotional feeling that goes along with it. Does it feel good? Watch this. When you spend money, does it feel good? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. When you spend money, it doesn't feel good for most of us. Why? Because you don't see that money as coming back. It doesn't feel good. And because it doesn't feel good, it doesn't feel good because from a subconscious perspective and the programming in your mind, you're operating from a scarcity moment. So now we change that from spending to what? Circulating. We circulate money. It feels good when I circulate. There you go, Amy. It feels good when I circulate money, because what? Because we understand that when we use the word circulate denotes the fact that it's coming back to us. And exactly, the brain treats it as loss. When you are spending, your brain treats it as loss, so it doesn't feel good. I'm tired of spending my money. Listen, you out with these kids and you out doing your thing. Every time you turn around, right before this live, my kid just hit me up. My 16-year-old was like, Dad, can you do so and so and so and so? It was centered around money. It was something that he needed. But guess what? He needed it again. So you sit up there, God dog it, if you sit there in your mind and you say, here it is, I'm spending money. No, so you don't want to do that. So here it is. You want to circulate no matter what it is that you're spending, no matter what it is that you're circulating your money to. It always comes back to you. So just like you said, Rebel was like, what about a traffic ticket? No one wants to pay a traffic ticket, but I understand. But if you can celebrate the fact that you have the resources to pay the traffic ticket and you're circulating that wealth, that money will come back to you. That money will come back to you. That money comes back to you. I no longer spend money. There you go, Willis. Willis says, I no longer spend money. I circulate my money. And that's how it goes. I no longer spend money. I circulate money. When you bring awareness to your subconscious programming, and this is key, you begin to loosen the grip. You begin to loosen its grip and create space for a new narrative in your subconscious mind. That's what we want to do. And again, I'm just recapping and bringing us up to speed so we can move forward today. the energetics of embodiment, because we always talk about embodiment. It's not about embodiment is everything. The desire is just the invitation. The desire is the invitation. You wanting to experience something, you desiring a new life, you desiring a new home, a new car, you're desiring a thing. But as you desire, you need to understand what that means. The desire is just the invitation, because the desire is connected to your conscious mind. Your subconscious mind is going to be the part of you that makes things happen. So the subconscious mind is going to move from one state of reality to the next, and it is going to cause the embodiment part. See, the embodiment is the confirmation. So the more you begin to embody that version of you that has everything that you've ever seen, the more you attract it into your space. You got it? You got it? That's it. So let's keep going. Wealth is not just a mindset. It is not. It is more than that. It is a state that lives in your nervous system, like literally lives in your nervous system. It is a part. That's why you feel a particular way when you have to spend your money. But we change how we feel when we no longer use the phrase spending money, we circulate it. So wealth is not a mindset alone. It is a state that lives in your nervous system, in your posture, your tone, in your daily interactions. Your very presence reeks either brokenness or abundance. That's why many of you, and this is the crazy thing, many of you can be, watch this, y'all. Many of you can be in a space where your bank account isn't looking too right, but you never let them see you sweat. You begin to, the way you carry yourself, the way you speak, the way you articulate, the posture that you have, the tone and timbre in your voice, it sounds like a rich woman. It sounds like a wealthy man. And so there are people who make the assumption that you're rich because they think you're rich because of how you present yourself and how you show up. And see, here's the thing. Your presence is going to challenge your presence. And I need to remind you this. Your presence is going to disturb somebody's peace. We talked about this to a great degree last year. Thank you so much, Mimi, for the finger hearts. How you show up is going to disturb somebody's peace because you and your light remind them of their mediocrity and their brokenness. Their mediocrity. Your presence reminds them of the choices that they made or did not make. They could have done the same thing that you've done. However, they assume a posture that is one that they feel some type of a way because you're shining your light, because you're successful, because of the things that you're doing. They feel some type of way. They don't feel comfortable. They feel uncomfortable because of your presence. But here it is. They're just simply looking at the outside and making a determination because this is how you show up. So wealth is more than that. It's about your character. So if your character is wealthy, this is the precursor to the fact that you're going to be attracting wealth into your space. So now there are just some things that you need to solidify in your subconscious mind and the programming of your subconscious mind so you can attract that wealth and abundance into your space. Welcome to today's masterclass. Welcome to today's, listen, let me just let y'all know, especially for my newbies. This is not me trying to give you just a piece of the masterclass and then you turn around and then I'm trying to upsell you to the rest of it. No, I'm giving it all to you today. Every single day, Monday through Thursday from 12 to 2. We do these master classes. Put master class in the chat. If this is what you want to do, if this is how you get down, go ahead and put master class in the chat. Wealth is not just a mindset. It is a state that lives in your nervous system. When your body feels safe with wealth, there you go. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Excellent. Thank you. I see you. Thank you. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Leisha. Thank you, Fine Wine. Excellent. Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you, Janae. Thank you, Jabs. Thank you, Mimi, for those finger hearts. Thank you. When your body feels safe with wealth, you stop pushing it away through stress, anxiety. Do you realize stress, anxiety, worry, doubt, and fear, they push wealth away? Make sure you understand this now. Wealth and abundance is pushed away because you are experiencing stress, worry, anxiety. Why? Because we live in an energetic universe. That's why I said what I was teaching earlier is fundamental. We live in an energetic universe, and because we live in this energetic universe, the universe has a language, and that language is frequency. The universe is always going to give to you based upon the vibrational frequency that your identity is projecting. So within that projection, if you're holding anxiety in your body, you can feel that. You can feel it tangibly. You can feel stress. Can you feel stress in your body? Absolutely. Absolutely. So there's an epigenetics of wealth too. So epigenetics says when you change the environment, you change the gene. You change how the expression happens. And see, listen, and see, here's the thing. So Max, I get you. I get what you're saying, but you have to understand there's a reason why. There's a reason why Proverbs says, wise men seek unto wise counsel. There's a reason why it says, be ye transformed by the renewal of your mind. And then it also says, whatever you desire in your heart. It didn't say not to desire anything. It says, whatever you desire in your heart, when you pray, believe that you have already received it and it shall be yours. That's Mark 11:24. So when you come in my live and say those kind of platitudes and all, you just have these little blanket statements, there's more to that spiritual tradition, whether it's the Abrahamic spiritual traditions like Islam, Christianity, or Judaism. It's more to it than that, because if that were the case, the book would be it would be a whole lot smaller. All you need is one line, just like how you put in the live. But see, abundance is so much more. An abundant life, having healthy relationships, having healthy friendships, loving yourself more. There's a lesson to all of it, because that's where abundance lives. Abundance is more than money, but money is important. Money is a part of abundance, but that's not all of it. And so just be mindful of the platitudes when you come up in here. I'm just saying, whether you trolling or not, you will get it, because there's so much more. Wise men seek unto wise counsel. A fool shuns wisdom. All right, you in the right place. Welcome in. All right, let's go. When your body feels safe, though, when your body feels safe with wealth, you stop pushing it away. And how do you push it away? Because, thank you, Alicia, thank you. You push it away because the language of the universe, you only attract what it is, the frequency that you vibrate at. You only attract based upon how you see yourself. And so in an energetic matrix, you have to be, watch this, you have to be a vibrational match for the thing that you want to experience. Now, when you are experiencing stress, worry, and anxiety, what are you projecting? What are you projecting? Come on, y'all, especially my veterans. What are you projecting? When you're experiencing stress in your body, do you feel safe? No. And when you don't feel safe, I teach y'all this every single day. When you feel safe, when you feel safe, when you feel safe, when you feel safe, you can trust. When you trust yourself, you trust the universe, you trust opportunities that are presented to you. So when you feel safe in your physical body, when you feel safe, your nervous system is regulated, it feels safe. Come on, that's a good word. I like that, surrender. That's where you allow. That's where you allow. See, when you're safe, you can trust. When you can trust, you can allow. When you allow, you're open. When you're open, you can receive. But only until then. See, a part of the problem that you guys are wrestling with is the fact that you are stressed. Life has stressed you in such an amazing way. Life has stressed you. Anybody in here stressed right now? If you're stressed right now in this moment, put me in the chat. And I want to explain to you what's happening. If you're stressed out, especially about finances, thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, Rosemary. Thank you, Dragon. Come on, come on, come on. We have 88 souls in here. Come on. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Jabs. If you're stressed, here you go. That would be nice. But most people, you know one thing, CC Motion? Most people don't know how to manage their stress. They don't know how to regulate their nervous system. So I'm going to help you today because it is absolutely vital. I need you to pause for one moment. Come on here. Come on, y'all. I need you to pause for a moment. We're going to keep going with class. I promise you. But I need you to pause. Close your eyes just for a moment. And say these words, these 3 words: peace, be still. Take a deep breath. Hold it. Come on. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. And on the release, say, peace, be still. And allow your body to fall into that. Because when your body falls into it, come on, come on. Because I don't need you stressed. Because what's happening in your body when you're stressed, you're experiencing high levels of cortisol released into your bloodstream. Those high levels of cortisol is causing a whole lot going on. It's a whole lot going on. It's causing inflammation in your body. It's causing you pain. Inflammation is the precursor for a lot of the maladies that we deal with, a lot of the sicknesses and diseases. And so it's hard. It's hard. So breathe. When you feel stressed, I want you to breathe. I want you to begin to regulate your nervous system simply by breathing, because the moment you start to breathe nice and slow, it sends a signal to your nervous system that you're safe. Because if you are in fight or flight mode, that's why you hyperventilate. That's why you breathe shallow. I need you to breathe deeply, because what we're doing is with intentionality sending a signal to our nervous system that says all is well. Peace, be still. And so as you do that, this is so advanced level stuff. I promise you, and I'm giving away today. And I love it. When you do this, when you find yourself in a place where you can calm your nervous system and you can breathe. Thank you, Fine Wine. Thank you, Mimi, for those finger hearts. When you can do that, peace, be still. When you do that, you regulate that nervous system and you tell yourself that all is well. And the moment you start to do that and you start to feel safe again, you regulate that nervous system, and there's heart-brain coherence, and that heart-brain coherence begins to change from an epigenetic space everything that is happening in your body, because now instead of experiencing adrenaline and cortisol, now you're releasing dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin. You're beginning to release those feel-good hormones into your body. Rest, peace, all of that stuff. Because when you get there, then you can be open. Here it is. A person who feels anxious when checking their bank account may avoid it, reinforcing the disconnection and lack of control. Someone who begins to sit calmly with their finances, even if imperfect, creates a new somatic experience of stability. Thank you, Margarita. Good to see you. Thank you, Eva. Thank you. Now watch this. Watch how you now do a quick a check. How do you feel now? Just breathe. Breathe into the space. It's okay. Hey, Super Gabby. Good to have you. Good to see you back in here. You feel better? Anybody feel a little bit better? Anybody feel a little bit better? Anybody feel a little bit better? If you feel a little bit better, put yes in the chat. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Because it's about your nervous system. Your nervous system has to feel safe. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Lottie. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Fine Wine. Thank you, everybody. Just a little bit better. Give yourself permission to be okay. Just permission. And in this moment, as you're beginning to feel better, watch this, watch this. Say to yourself, I choose me. I choose me. I choose me. I choose me above the children. I choose me. And it's okay. See, they taught us that it was a bad thing to choose ourselves. I choose me. I choose peace. I choose rest. In this moment. There you go, Wushu. In this moment, I choose me. I choose me. I put myself front and center, main character energy as I attract wealth and abundance. And I'm going to do so, and it's okay. I don't have to be perfect. Tell yourself, see, the universe doesn't require your perfection. It requires your participation. See, sometimes life can get so hard and so tough that you disconnect from the world. You disconnect from life. You push everybody away. You go into your zone. You say, I don't want to deal with this. I'm not going to deal with this. I'm going to stay back here. I'm going to continue to live this life of being in the shadows. I'm going to push everybody forward because with too much money comes too many problems. Stress, anxiety, fill your body. Come on now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Y'all in the right place. Does your body feel relaxed or tense when you think about money? There you go, Songbird. Peace be still. Peace be. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Mimi. Listen, if this is, I'm so glad we have 100 souls up in here. We have 101 souls up in here. I'm so glad you guys are here. We have 103 souls up in here on TikTok. And we have about 10 souls over here on YouTube. Listen, I'm so thankful to have y'all up in here because this moment is your opportunity as we move from winter to spring to plant the seeds of an amazing year. This is the new year. This is the true new year. This is the true new year. So continue to choose you. I choose me. I choose me. And abundance will flow into your life so much easier. So much easier. Because you feel safe. Listen, if this is your vibe, this might be your tribe. Welcome home. We're here every day, y'all. We're here every day, Monday through Thursday from 12 to 2. If this is your vibe, this might be your tribe. So I want you to come back. We're here every single day, Monday through Thursday from 12 to 2. Eastern Standard Time, that is. And again, and so on top of that, the next level of engagement, I would invite y'all to come and be a part of the Oasis. The Oasis is our channel on Discord. That's right, we got the channel on Discord. And I'm proud of it. I'm really proud of it. And the channel that we have on Discord, we have Monday morning meditation. Every Monday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Monday morning meditation. Thank you, Amy, for that daily heart meet. The second thing that we have in there, we have pre-recorded hypnosis sessions. Yes, that are designed to help you to attract wealth and abundance. It's designed to help you to rest and reset yourself mentally. We have guided meditations in there too. We have a woman's safe space where women come together and have a wonderful conversation about the possibilities and, and some of the tough conversations. And all of this is curated by one of our wonderful moderators, Janae. We thank Janae for doing what she does so easily and so effortlessly. So thank you for curating that for us. The other thing is that we have all kinds of great conversations in there. We have the rabbit hole conversations. We got a rabbit hole talk coming up the first Monday in every month. We have these deep conversations, these rabbit hole conversations in the Oasis. So I want to invite you to become a part of the Oasis. And how do you do that? It's real easy. Right here on TikTok, just click on the picture, that good looking guy right there. If you click on that good looking guy right there, and all you have to do is to become a super fan. And the moment you become a super fan, you're automatically put into the Oasis by TikTok. Now, watch this. Let's just say you say, AD, I'm having a challenge, technically or financially, and I need some help getting into the Oasis. Guess what? My mods, if you would just kind of wave for a minute. Fine Wine, just put a I'm here. Fine Wine or Mimi over here on TikTok and over here on YouTube, Janae and Willis. If you just kind of wave, these wonderful, wonderful people will help you to get into the Oasis, okay? And I want to see you there because it's a powerful place. And then the third, the highest the level of engagement is the Oasis Mind Spa. That's right. Where my Oasis Mind Spa people at? Go ahead and fire those. Put OMS in the chat or put some the Oasis stickers in there. Just fire that thing. Just flood the lines up there with it. Thank y'all so much. There you go. And what that means is that means you've either worked with me one-on-one or you've been a part of our virtual hypnosis experience. And guess what? Guess what tomorrow is? Put it in your calendar tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is the 25th. I'm hosting the virtual hypnosis experience. And the theme for this month, watch it now, the theme for this month is cultivating an environment where money wants to live. That's right. It's cultivating an environment. So what we're going to be doing is working with our subconscious mind and reprogramming it to cultivate an environment that money wants to live within you. All right. So I'm going to put this up here. I want you to feel if you want to work with me one-on-one, or you want more information about the virtual hypnosis experience for tomorrow, you have to do a registration for it. I'm going to put this in here right now. Watch this. I'm going to pin this in here. Go ahead and complete that short form. And one of the members of our team, they're going to reach out to you, and we're going to get that information to you real quick. Make sure that your phone number and your email are there. Make sure that you check it before the end of the day, because we're either going to call you or we're going to text message you and let you know where how to get engaged with us at the Oasis Mind Spa. All right. So go ahead and fill that out. Make sure you put your full name, your email address, and your phone number so that one of our team members can get in contact with you, so that we can either have our one-on-one time if you want to work with me one-on-one, or you just want to be a part of the virtual hypnosis experience. So great. Let's keep going. Great. Thank y'all so much. Let's keep going. And we're at the top of the hour. My gosh, you guys are tapping away. Thank y'all so much. Look at us. We're just at the top of the hour, and we're at 72,000 likes. Thank you so much. Our goal typically is about 100,000, but we've been breaking that wide open. So you guys were already at 73,000 right now. I'm pretty sure we're going to blow the doors of that wide open, but we're going to continue our talk on this. And this is and now we are where we left off on yesterday. So if you put, yeah, that's right. Fine Wine, tapping is clapping. If you put 4 in the chat, put 4 in the chat if you're ready. Thank you so much, Janae. Thank you. If y'all are ready for part 4, put 4 in the chat. Thank you, Lottie. Thank you, Fine. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Rosemary. Hey, Sandy. Thank you. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, everybody. I see you. Thank you, Margarita. Thank you, Koch. Thank you, Miss Sherry. Look at you. Listen, we got some newbies up in here. Listen, all of our newbies, if you would, just make me feel good. All I ask is that you just put newbie in the chat so we can acknowledge you. That's it. Whether you're here on YouTube or you're here on TikTok, just put newbie in the chat. And if you would do that, because, welcome home. Welcome on in. Hey, Miss Sherry. Y'all love old Miss Sherry. Thank you. She's a newbie. Rose, I see you. Tori is a newbie. Good to see you in here. Y'all love on them. Yes. Thank you. Welcome all our newbies. So glad to have y'all up in here. Y'all are wonderful. I appreciate you. Y'all in the right place, because hopefully this feels like home. Hopefully it feels like home. So let's keep going. Part 4, main character decisions. Moving from reaction to creation. Side characters, because we're talking about main character energy now. We're not talking about side supporting roles. No. You are going to move and promote yourself. Thank you, Monique. Thank y'all so much for love on our newbies. I want you to project yourself into the main character role in your life. Because as we've been talking, many of you are not the main character in your story. You put everything and everybody above you. You put your, even not only do you put your children and your family and your husband and wife in front of you, you also put organizations and you put your job ahead of you. So let's keep going. Side characters react to circumstances. Side characters react to circumstances while main characters create direction, even in the presence of uncertainty. I'm going to say that again. Watch this. Side characters react to circumstances. See, when you are reactive instead of proactive, see, the side character, when you taking a back seat to everyone else, you have to be reactive. You're reactive to what your husband says. You're reactive to what the children have going on. You're reactive to what your wife has going on, your significant other. You're reactive to what's happening around you. Whereas a main character, they are unapologetically them. The main character, when you're the main character in your story, you stop asking for permission and you start to do what it is that you want to do that is in alignment with your divine purpose and intent. So, but side characters, they create circumstance, they react to circumstances while main characters create direction. They create forward momentum. They do those things. That's what a main character does. Even in a space of uncertainty, even during times of not knowing what the hell is going on and how you move and what you need to do, this is where you begin to shine, because it's heir apparent that you are now choosing yourself. I choose me. I choose me. I choose me. This is what you need to be saying every single day. I choose me. I choose me, and stop putting yourself on the back burner. Stop putting your job before you. Stop putting everybody else's wishes before you. And I keep saying that for a reason, because I can see it and I can feel a heavy, heavy energy in this room, that even though you're in here and you're wanting to do better and to feel better, there's an energy that is on you right now that you are struggling, that you feel guilty for choosing yourself. Anybody in here ever felt guilty for choosing you? Thank you, Mimi. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. Thank you for the Go Populist. Anybody feel guilty? Thank you, Margarita. You feel guilty for choosing you. You feel bad for putting your needs and your wants and desires first ahead of everybody else, especially these doggone grown behind children. Oh, but not no more. Listen, don't do that. So don't feel guilty about you choosing you. We all have. Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you, Willis. Thank you, Janae. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you for your transparency. The law of cause and effect. The law of cause and effect reminds us that every financial outcome is linked to a pattern of decisions. Now, remember, we're talking about how we make decisions. So as a main character, you are charting the course. You are making the decisions. You are not, as a side character, this is how you know how you're rolling. As a side character, as a supporting role, you are reactive. You are reactive to the main character in your life. So you have to make decisions based upon what everybody else needs and wants. Now, let's look at this universal law of cause and effect and how this plays into that. That's why it is absolutely important. It is imperative that you are the main character in your story. Put main character on the screen. Put it in the chat. Main character. I am the main character in my life. You have to be the main character. You have to be the main character. Come on, here we go. The law of cause and effect reminds us that every financial decision, and not just financial, but every decision that you make, every decision that you make is linked to a pattern of decisions, whether conscious or unconscious. Becoming the architect, here it is. Becoming the architect of your financial life means making decisions from your future identity. See, many of you, when you start to talk about it, thank you, Alicia, thank you. See, many of you, when you start talking about becoming better and attracting more wealth and abundance. Attracting more wealth and abundance. Many of you see yourself in such a way that you don't hold yourself responsible, accountable, loving yourself enough to be that main character. So what winds up happening is you take a back seat. And as you take a back seat, it changes everything. Becoming the architect of your financial life means making decisions from your future identity. Because listen, watch this. You're going to, the greatest hater that you will ever have. Who knows who's the greatest hater you'll ever have? If you got haters, the greatest hater you'll ever have is the old version of you. The old version of you. Why? Because it wants to maintain its relevance. The old version of you. That's it. You know it, Mimi. The old version. There you go, Sandy. The old version. It's the old version, Miss Sherry. It's the old version. The old version of you wants to maintain its relevance in your life. It wants to be acknowledged. It wants to stay there with you, lock and step, even though the old version of you is counterintuitive to the version of yourself that you have seen. You have seen your future. So when you are making decisions, instead of asking yourself, what am I going to do to become wealthy? Watch, you saw that? How many of you have actually asked yourself, what am I going to do to become rich? What business am I going to start to become wealthy? That's the first question. Anybody know what I'm talking about? If you've ever asked yourself, what am I going to do to change my financial situation? If you've used those words, put me in the chat. What am I going to do? And I'm using that with intentionality. What am I going to do? If you've ever done that, put me in the chat. I need to do something. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Margarita. Thank you, Trinity. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Willis. Thank you, Janae. Thank you, Rob. Y'all already know the new question. My newbies, come here. Come here, newbies. The real question is not what should I do to become wealthy? The real question is who do I need to become? Who do I need to become? That is the question. If you write anything down from today, that is the question that you need to ask yourself. Not what do I need to do? Because that's back to doing stuff with your hands. Remember, the universe doesn't give to us based upon what we want, what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. It is that identity. And that identity that we hold of who we see ourselves as is going to create standards and boundaries. And those standards and boundaries, we hold ourselves accountable and we hold everything and everybody around us to that same standard. In that, you become the architect of your financial life. Because now what happens? That means you're making decisions from your future identity and not your past conditioning. I'm going to say that again. You're making decisions from right now. Each and every one of you have chosen to become wealthy. If you've chosen to become wealthy, put wealthy in the chat. If you've chosen unequivocally right now to become wealthy, and that's in every aspect of your life, put wealthy in the chat. Wealthy in your health, wealthy in your finances, wealthy in your relationships, wealthy in your lifestyle. You choose wealthy. Put wealthy in the chat. Because when you choose wealthy, now this is what you're going to be doing from this day forward now. You got it? Everybody got it. From this day forward, you are no longer going to make decisions based upon being broke. You're no longer going to make decisions based upon the old version of you that is fearful, that is worried about making losses, that's worried about losing stuff. Now, you are going to make decisions from a place of your future wealthy self. Because now, what am I doing? I'm shifting your focus. I'm shifting your focus from your past programming, programmed by circumstances, situations, past financial trauma. I'm shifting that because see, it's that past, it's the old version of you that has had you in lock and step with the same thing over and over and over again. That's why your bank account continues to look the same way that it does, because it is systemic of your financial thermostat, systemic of the programming that you have, the fact that you don't feel safe, you feel anxious, you're worrying, you have all of these things that are compounding and putting you in a prison for your mind, a prison for your spirit, a prison for your heart, because the vision that you've seen for yourself is locked in a tower somewhere that you put it in there. You had to learn to be broke. You had to learn to be broke. You didn't come here to this planet to be broke. You didn't come here to beg and to plead and to ask for permission. You came here to dictate who it is that you were and how you were going to show up, because that new version of you, baby, let me tell you something. From this moment on, you're going to make decisions as if. Now, we don't do that whole fake it till you make it thing up in here. We don't do that. We call it be it till you see it. You're going to become that person. You're going to be it. You're going to empower yourself right now in this moment by making decisions that no longer acquiesce to the old version of you. And you're going to make decisions that are beginning to look like the wealthy you that you truly are, because your natural state. Your natural state. You're welcome, Lottie. Is there enough wealth to go around? Oh, absolutely, Holly. Wealth is unlimited. Unlimited. There is no cap on wealth. There is no cap on abundance, because abundance is more than money. It's in having healthy relationships. It's having a healthy body. It's having love, a love-filled home. It's having great connections and opportunities that pour into your life over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. You will no longer, from this day forward, watch this. Listen. Yes, I'm a success coach and a clinically certified hypnotherapist. But right now in this moment, from this day forward, mark this day, March the 24th at 1:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You, each and every one, there's 101 souls in this room. From this moment forward, you will no longer acquiesce to the old programming based upon situations and trauma that you've experienced that have created a series of limiting beliefs. And those limiting beliefs that you've been holding to make you fearful, make you doubtful, make you afraid of pulling the trigger when opportunities present themselves. It makes you hold on to money like a wino is holding on to his last bottle. That old version of you, that is done. From this day forward, you will now make decisions as if. You will now make decisions. Thank you, Fine Wine. You will make decisions as if you are already there, because Mark 11:24 simply says, whatever you desire in your heart, believe that you have already received it and it shall be yours. So whatever you desire in your heart when you pray, believe that you've already received it and it shall be yours. Because we understand that when you, thank you, Trinity, for those that manifestation code. We understand that where our focus goes, energy flows, and where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. We understand all of these things. So from this day forward, this moment on, you are no longer going to identify with the broke you. You will no longer sit up there feeling sad about your situation, because that vibrational frequency is of a low nature. Because everything, if you're going to attract wealth and abundance, you need to be resonating at a high frequency, operating in faith, operating in not in fear, because faith is of a higher vibrational frequency. Fear is of a low vibrational frequency. Which one do you think is going to get you closer to abundance? Is it going to be fear? Heck no. No, you're going to continue to be broke if you keep being afraid. Stop being afraid. Step outside of your comfort zone, because your comfort zone, thank you, Fine Wine. Your comfort zone is so juxtaposed to who you truly are. You will, from this point on, make decisions based upon your wealthy identity. Write I am rich in the chat. I don't care how it makes you feel right now in this moment. You're going to plant the seeds. You're going to plant the seeds of it. Thank you, Trinity. Woo! You better put that on there. I like that pot of gold, baby. I like that. I like that right there. Thank you so much. Thank you. I am rich. Thank you. Thank you, Black Goddess. I appreciate you. I am rich. Speak that to yourself. Speak that over your own life. Speak that over your children's lives. I am rich. I am rich. That's right. Put that out there too. Thank you, Janae, for putting that out there. Stop believing the reports of your eyes and ears and base because that's so good. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Janae. Stop believing. And see, here's the problem. Many of you are operating from a place of believing the reports of your eyes and ears. When you look at your bank account, listen, we're sitting up here talking about I am rich and a part of, and some of y'all felt kind of funny writing that down, but some of y'all felt real good because your natural state is abundance. But here's the thing, what is happening? You are believing the reports of your eyes and ears because as you believe the reports of your eyes and ears is holding you in lock and step with what you see right now. You look out there, if you planted some seeds yesterday, and you go out there and you look at the seeds, go and look at the ground and you don't see anything coming up. If you believe the reports of your eyes and ears, nothing is happening, right? So from this day on, you're no longer going to believe the reports of your eyes and ears. I need you to become insanely delusional about your own wealth. I need you to begin to see yourself as prosperous, abundant, and having everything that you've ever seen for yourself right now in this moment, because it is about embodiment. See, the desire, thank you, Lisa. See, the desire for you to become wealthy is just the invitation. It's just the invitation. I am rich. See, the desire of wealth and abundance is just the invitation. The manifestation comes through the embodiment. See, the embodiment is the confirmation. And what is the confirmation of? The confirmation is the confirmation of the manifestation. Whatever you desire when you pray, believe that you have already received it and it shall be yours. When you pair an elevated emotion with a clear intention, magic begins to happen in your life. Magic begins to happen in your life. Whoo, I'm trying to help somebody today. I'm trying. I promise you I'm trying. Becoming the architect of your financial life means making decisions from your future identity. You no longer are asking, what can I afford? What aligns with me? What aligns with the new version of me? What aligns with the vision that I have for myself? What aligns with the vision that I have for my family? What aligns with that? Investing in personal growth instead of immediate comfort becomes a decision rooted in expansion rather than limitation. I'm going to say that again. Investing in your own personal growth. Investing in your own personal growth is foundational to you training your subconscious mind to realize that you are putting yourself first. You are choosing to invest in you, whether it's time, resources, money, whatever it is. That is a part of the equation. No longer operating from fear, lack, want, and need. Those are limiting beliefs. No more, listen, put in the chat. No more limiting beliefs. No more limiting beliefs. No more limiting beliefs. No more limiting beliefs. Because you've been holding on to that old construct and you've been operating from that. No more limiting beliefs. I'm going to listen, anything that I share with you, whether it is tangible or intangible, anything that I share with you is about you becoming the better version of yourself. Now I'm going to share this book. I authored this book. I'm going to share this with you in just a second. I wrote a book called Cracking the Abundance Code, and Cracking the Abundance Code is a powerful tool. And I want to give you an opportunity to grab your copy of it, but not yet. I want you to hold on for just a moment, because the limiting beliefs that you just said you no longer operate from, that you're freeing yourself from, you have to be able to recognize. You have to be able to recognize what those limiting beliefs are. Sheila says, I grew up believing that I can do anything I set my mind to. Amen to that. Come on now, Q Vision, no more limiting beliefs. I see it. Thank you, everybody. I see you. Come on, there we go. And so I authored this book, Cracking the Abundance Code, so that my clients could have access to the same abundance and more that I've been so blessed to experience. There were seasons where there was plenty of money. There were seasons where there was plenty of joy and happiness. There were seasons where my body was being attacked, but then the healing came. So there's so much abundance because abundance is so much more. And it was the limiting beliefs that had me in lock and step with scarcity. It had me in a place where I was losing everything. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to share with you the way that you can grab this bad boy. Hold on. Here we go. I'm going to share this right now. Hold on. Excellent. If you're ready to take your life to the next level, if you're ready to step into a space of abundance and prosperity, listen, grab your copy of Cracking Abundance Code. Can y'all see this banner down here? Can y'all see the banner down there? Can y'all see it? If y'all can see it, that's a good thing. Let me know if you can see it. Put yes in the chat if you can see it. It's right here. Right here in, this is to the TikTok. Okay, thank you, Margarita. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Fine. Listen, Cracking the Abundance Code is a book that I authored, and the very first chapter in here, watch this, watch this. The very first chapter is on what? Limiting beliefs. It's giving you the power to recognize what those limiting beliefs are and how you remove them from your life. Because the abundance that you're looking for is looking for you. The abundance that you're looking for is looking for you. Why? Because your natural state is abundance. The source that you came from is abundant. The source that you came from, thank you, Mimi. The source that you came from is abundant. That's why money feels so good. That's why it is. And so here it is. When you grab you grab your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, the very first thing that I'm teaching you is how to recognize the limiting beliefs that you're holding on to. I've given you an actual 21-day roadmap right in the very front of the book, where it's like having me with you every single day, step by step. It's $14. It's $14. This is the investment that you need to make in yourself in this season. This is the tangible investment that you make into your own life. Because if any part of what we've been talking about has been relevant today, anything that we've been talking about in this live, it arose out of Cracking the Abundance Code. This 21-day roadmap is not a challenge. This is a step-by-step roadmap for you that each day, moment by moment, you're literally tapping into that higher vibrational frequency that puts you in alignment with wealth, abundance, and prosperity. I'm going to leave this up here. And see, when you order your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, I'm going to personally sign it. I'm going to put a special note inside of it. I'm going to ship it to you. Thank you so much for grabbing that daily heart, man. I truly appreciate you. Thank you, Monet. When you grab your copy, I'm going to sign it. I'm going to put a special note inside of it for you. And I'm actually going to put a little gift in here too. And I'm going to ship it out immediately. We're not going to hold on to your book. We're going to get your book to you immediately. It's going to be shipped out today. Not tomorrow, but today. So go ahead and grab your copy and we're going to continue with our conversation. I'm going to leave this banner up here while we continue to talk. All right, let's go. I am going to leave that up there while we talk. Becoming the architect of your financial life means making decisions from your future identity. You're no longer asking for permission. You're walking in it. You're walking in it powerfully. If y'all are ready for part 5, put 5 in the chat. If y'all are ready for part 5, put 5 in the chat. Here we go. Here we go. And make sure y'all continue to connect. Every single day, we're on here Monday through Thursday from 12 to 2. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you, Willis. Thank you, Miss Sherry. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Mimi. Here we go. Come on, let's go. The equinox portal. This is very, very important because as we're moving in, as we are into spring now, as we're moving into spring, we're in a new year. And all types of traditions around the world, all types of cultures, they never celebrated the new year in the winter. I don't even know where they came up with that or why they even did that. But it's always the new year begins when spring begins, when new life begins to emerge. Like I look at my oak trees outside. When I look at my oak trees, I see leaves and buds, everything blooming. Because I'm down here in Florida, so everything is starting to green up real quick. People are back out in their yards. I'm out in my yard beginning to do things. And so this equinox portal, harnessing this season for quantum expansion. The spring equinox is a moment of perfect balance, symbolizing the integration between past and future. It's the perfect balance, shadow and light, scarcity and abundance. It is that equilibrium balance. So this is a powerful time to recalibrate your identity. If you're going to do something, now is the time. Now is the time. If you're going to plant some seeds for abundance and prosperity, now is the time. That's why I'm picking this season to spend this time talking with you about wealth, abundance, and prosperity. Because now is the time to plant the seeds for it. Just like you plant your little pretty flowers out there in the yard, now we're going to plant some pretty flowers of abundance inside of you. There we go. Yes, we give your friend AJ a shout out. Hey, Lee. Let's keep going. Again, this is a powerful time to recalibrate your identity because nature itself is demonstrating renewal, growth, and expansion. Literally, when you walk outside, nature is actually doing that. It is you see nature on display. You see God doing what she does. You see her in all of her beautiful regalia. Her regalia are these beautiful flowers that are unfolding, the trees beginning to blossom again, the leaves coming out, the grass beginning to grow, things turning green that used to be brown. And so the same way that you see from an external perspective what is happening in nature, it is now happening in you. It is now happening in you. That's why you catapult. You never start a new business or anything at the beginning of the calendar year. You never do that. You never do that January 1. It's crazy. Why? Because there's no energy for it. Now is the energy portal to where the universe is working with you. And so we take advantage of this portal, this opportunity to move that. Now it's time. Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Listen, I celebrate the divine feminine all day long. Trust me and believe. Because listen, look to where the masculine has gotten us. Look to where the patriarchal system has gotten us. Look where the patriarchal system has gotten us. Where has it gotten us? All kinds of stuff. I'm not going to talk about it because I'm not going to give it any beingness in this live. It's not where we want to be. But the divine feminine is where it's at. Because Mother Nature is in full bloom, full regalia. And so it is that energy that we will tap into. That's the energy that we will tap into. Going on. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice, Janae. But if you feel the spirit of removing Josh from the live, you can go on with that. Because we celebrate the divine feminine up in here for sure. And to have the unmitigated gall to come on my live and with that right there, you can go ahead on. I'm just saying. It is an energy. Black goddess, it's what is defined. What is defined feminine? Oh, divine feminine, not defined. Divine, like divine. yeah, divine. Here we go. Let's go. This is a powerful time to recalibrate. In many spiritual traditions, this season represents rebirth, the shedding of the old self and the emergence of something fresh, something new, something brilliant, something beautiful. And that is exactly what's happening right now on this planet. The divine feminine is rising. And if you have a problem with it, this might not be the family for you. But I celebrate it because I see where a patriarchal system has gotten us. It's just call it a spade a spade. And that's what's been happening for the last few thousand years. And so now that now that Mother Nature is like, yo, I'm tired of all of this. Now move on out the way, little boy. And let me help the fellas here. You can still have there's something called the divine masculine too. And so the divine masculine, the divine feminine, they work with each other. There's the beauty of balance. That's why they're in this universe is also relative. That's the reason why we have the universal law of polarity. That's why we have light, dark, male energy, female energy, beauty, ugliness. We have yin and yang. Thank you. We need both. We need both. And so as we celebrate both, the reason why I promote and I talk about the divine feminine is because she has been sequestered. She has been locked away for a few millennia now and not celebrated as she could. She's been celebrated in closed corners with those who would. But in this season, as we move into the era, or as we're dead slap in the middle of the age of Aquarius, is a different era going on. There's a different thing going on now. So here it is. When you consciously align your intentions with this seasonal shift, when you align your energies and your intentions with this intentional seasonal shift, magic begins to happen in your life and everybody else's around you. So, someone who sets clear financial intentions during this period may find increased clarity, opportunities, synchronicities, momentum in the weeks that follow. You're going to find these things beginning to show up in all kinds of ways. A person who releases outdated old beliefs now creates space for entirely new patterns to take root. Yes, we're letting go of old constructs that no longer serve. You see, people don't want to release power because they've been in power. But there's a shift that's here. And there's nothing you can fight, you can scream, you can yell to the rooftops, but the shift is happening. And people are waking up to their own divinity. They're waking up to the beauty that is within them because, the scripture says the kingdom of heaven is within you. And also says greater things ye shall do than I. When is the greater thing? When does that happen? And so now in this moment, you have an opportunity, the equinox, this shift in spring from the old to the new, from the old version of you to the new version of you, from the old year to the new year, from winter to spring. There's a natural shift and change that is happening and taking place. And energetically, it means everything in the world. So when you take advantage of it, and that's what you're doing now, when you're taking advantage of it, you will find yourself moving in new directions. Wealth. If y'all are ready for part 6, put 6 in the chat. Let's go. If you're ready for part 6, yes, we are blooming. You better know it. If you're ready for part 6, put 6 in the chat. Man, we are cranking away. Excellent. Thank you, everybody. We're good. Excellent. Thank you. Wealth as service, flow, and expansion. Wealth as service, flow, and expansion. True wealth is not hoarded. Now, this is very vital. True wealth is not hoarded. It circulates. It expands. It creates impact beyond the individual. So when you're beginning, so a part of what it is that you're doing, the shifts that you're making, the changes that are happening in your life, what's showing up for you, it is connected to your ability to circulate wealth. So again, true wealth is not hoarded. You don't have to hoard it. It circulates, it expands, it creates impact beyond just you. It impacts your family. It impacts your community. It impacts people that you love. It impacts everybody in your space. It expands, it grows, and it flourishes. The law of reciprocity teaches that what you give in value, energy, and intention returns multiplied in ways that are often unexpected. So don't be afraid to circulate your wealth. Don't be afraid to give of yourself, your time. Don't be afraid because true wealth does not hoard. And we're not just talking about financial gifts. We're not talking about financial wealth. We're talking about your wealth of time, your wealth of skill, your wealth of service. We're talking about all of these things because as we talk about those things and you no longer hoard them, you are sharing them with the world. As you share them with the world, you draw back into your space that which is a vibrational match for it. And then because of the compounding law These tiny steps of giving, these tiny moments of you investing in yourself and investing in others, what is happening? You're expanding. And as you're expanding, you're impacting the lives of other people. As you impact the lives of people, that compounds even more. So when they start talking about pressed down, shaking, and running over, that's the type of abundance. Thank you, Fine Wine. That's the type of abundance that I'm talking about. You are prepared to experience, because now we're cultivating what? An environment where wealth wants to live. You are now becoming a good steward. Thank you, Fine Wine. Thank you, Lisa. You're becoming a steward of wealth and abundance, not hoarding onto it, not hoarding your information, not hoarding, just knowing everything, who it is that you are and where you show up. Hey, Javilla, where you show up and how you show up, these things. In Ifa, it teaches that alignment with purpose and right action creates harmony. It creates harmony, and wealth becomes a natural byproduct of living in that truth. I'm going to say that again. Alignment with purpose and right action creates harmony, and wealth becomes a natural byproduct of living in that truth. Character means so much in this space. Character means so much in this space. When you see yourself as a channel for wealth, watch this now. Now we're taking it to a whole nother level. Now we're taking it to a whole nother level, everybody. We're taking it to a whole nother level. When you see yourself as a channel for wealth rather than its owner, I am a channel for wealth and abundance. That's right. This is a masterclass for sure. When you see yourself and you hold yourself and you embody the reality that you are a channel for blessings, you are a channel for abundance, and abundance flows through you, and you are the beneficiary of that. And so will everything and everybody in your space that is deserving of that, because you are a good steward. You just don't give away your blessings. You bestow your blessings upon people that are in vibrational harmony with their deserving, their capacity to manage it, their ability to be in vibrational harmony with wealth and abundance and prosperity. A business owner who focuses on deeply serving their clients often experiences organic growth and referrals, just naturally. You don't have to spend a whole lot of time marketing and promoting and doing all of that stuff. No, just be good at what you do. And as you're good at what you do, that's what you begin to attract into your space. A person who gives from overflow, not depletion, strengthens their relationship with abundance. You see how we keep doing this over and over. There you go. Write that down, Janae. I like that. I am a channel for wealth. I am a channel for wealth. Do you see money as something that you have to hold on to? Or is it something that flows through you with purpose? You want it to flow through you with purpose, because as you flow through you with purpose, what is happening? As you're taking these steps day by day, moment by moment, step by step, what are you doing? You're recalibrating your subconscious mind. You're changing the way you think. What does it say? Be ye transformed by the renewal of your mind. The renewal of your mind means the reprogramming of an old system that no longer serves. And so as we're moving into the springtime, hey, this is the perfect time to plant the seeds of prosperity and abundance. So again, the person who gives out of their overflow, the person who gives out of their overflow, not depletion, because that's the problem with many of us. Many of us are pouring from empty cups. Many people are pouring from empty cups. Many people are pouring from empty cups, and that's unfortunate. Because you're pouring from an empty cup, that's what you're experiencing, emptiness. You're going to be, from this day forward, you're going to be a good steward of that which you have. You're not going to be giving away that which you have. You're going to be nurturing. Anything that you gift and you give, you're going to be planting. You're going to be very strategic about where you plant your seeds. Are you planting seeds in places that are going to multiply and grow? Are you planting your seeds alongside someone or something that's going to impact the world? Are you putting your money somewhere that is going to save somebody's spirit, that's going to uplift humanity, that is going to change everything in your space, your family space? Where are you putting that focus? So again, we understand that where your focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. You're going to now no longer acquiesce to the old version of you. You're going to lean onto the what? The new wealthy identity. You're going to step fully into that identity. You're going to embrace it. You're going to walk in it. You're going to make decisions from that space and not from a scarcity mindset, because you understand the power of where your focus goes. You're going to focus now on the wealthy identity because you understand that where your focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation is going to follow. You're not waiting for wealth to arrive. You're not waiting on wealth to arrive. You're not waiting on wealth to arrive to become someone different. You're becoming someone different right now so that wealth has a place to land. We're cultivating the environment. We're cultivating the environment where wealth wants to live. That's what we're doing bit by bit, moment by moment. This main character energy does not have all the answers. It doesn't have all the answers. None of us have all the answers. But I tell you what it does have. A main character you don't have to be perfect. A main character does not have to have all of the answers. But what you have to do is you have to show up for you. You have to show up for your divine purpose and intent. You have to show up. And as you move with intention, courage, and belief, you begin to see an evolution take place in your own life. This season is inviting you to step forward. It's inviting you to step forward and to rewrite your story. You have the pen in your hand. You have the power to speak life or death to your situation and your financial situation. Listen, you want to take your life to the next level. Choose it. There are a few things that we have right now, but as we get ready to step outside of our master class today. The first thing is, remember, tomorrow is the virtual hypnosis experience. If you've never experienced hypnosis before, now is the time to do it. And all you have to do, y'all see that little orange swooshy looking thing? All you have to do is to click on that little orange little swooshy thing and put the information, fill out that form. And that lets me know that you either, one of my team members is going to reach out to you. You're either going to be a part of the virtual hypnosis experience or you want to work with me one-on-one. So is the little orange swooshy thing still there, y'all? Hey, Rob, good to see you on here, man. Is a little, y'all, Mimi, can you see the little orange swooshy little thing? Okay, you can still see it. Excellent. So if you see the little orange little swooshy thing down at the very back, yes, hypnosis will absolutely change your life. So I invite you to be a part of the virtual hypnosis experience. You do need to register for it, and as you do that, we'll reach out to you and make things happen. All right, that's good. And listen, if you have not gotten your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, you need to get your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. That's right here on TikTok and on YouTube. You need to get your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code because the abundance that is looking for you the abundance that you're looking for is looking for you. I promise you it's looking for you. It's just that you want to be a vibrational match for it. And so this work that we're doing with cultivating the environment where abundance wants to live, we are focusing on what? Creating that environment. We're focusing on creating that environment. That is the nature of things. All right? Excellent, 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 excellent. I'm excited about this. I think we did pretty good today. We did really, really well. So this is what we're going to do right now. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to release our YouTube family. We're getting ready to kick off our after party over here on TikTok. We're going to have us a good time because we're going to celebrate we had some great milestones in here today. So glad to have everybody be a part of this experience. So don't go anywhere over here on TikTok. Thank you so much over here, our YouTube family. We're going to release y'all. Listen, you guys are absolutely amazing. I truly appreciate y'all for hanging out because guess what? Y'all could have chosen to be anywhere. The same thing here on TikTok. You guys could have chosen to be anywhere today, but you chose to hang out here and be a part of the Oasis. Remember to continue to connect with us Monday through Thursday, Eastern Standard Time right here. Make sure that you continue to do that. Monday through Thursday from 12 to 2 Eastern Standard Time. That's when our master classes happen. And then I want you to make sure that you register for your virtual hypnosis experience. Go ahead and do that. And then we want to make sure you grab your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. All right, we are good to go. Listen, thank y'all so much. We're getting ready to kick off our after party over here on TikTok. and we're gonna release our YouTube family. Much love. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And for those of you who are doing the virtual hypnosis experience, make sure you do that registration today. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow at 12 noon with a new conversation that's going to be empowering and impactful. So much love. We'll see our YouTube family later.